Hey guys, and I am so excited to see you today because we're going to do a different type of video, and that is going to be a Q&A. As you could probably tell from the title, and I took questions from Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. And I'm going to go through them and give you my answers as best as I can. We have a lot of them, I think around a dozen or so. So let's get started. I have them on my phone here. So exciting. First question comes from Zahara Fisher on Twitter, who asked, if food had no calories, what would your dream 3-course meal be? Any food combo you like? Well, I would start off with an appetizer, and it would be nachos with some refried beans on it, but not too much refried beans, so where it would get the chips all soggy, and we would have like the shredded cheese and the melted cheese, the white queso, the yellow queso, all different types of like cheeses with some little sprinkles of jalapeno and cilantro. That's just the appetizer. For the main course, we would have pizza. It's a lot of cheese, I know, but really, really good pizza, like the pizza that you get in Austin, Texas from Home Slice maybe. And for dessert, we would have the carrot cake from the shop Veggie Grill. It is so bad for you. I know Veggie Grill is like vegan and all healthy type of foods, but that carrot cake is not that good for you. It's so delicious. Next question comes from Gianna on Facebook, who asked favorite drawing that I've ever done, and it has to be the Series of Unfortunate Events drawing that I drew all of the characters with eyes. Well, not all of them, but the main ones. I am going to have that framed. It's still sitting in my room. I need to like frame it, put it up, but that's my favorite one I've done in videos. Next is from 10 Pink Elephants on Tumblr, who asked, have you ever decided to do makeup for movies or TV? I would love to. I probably need to go to school, maybe need more training, but I would love to do that. Oh my goodness, that'd be like a dream. Next question comes from Grace on Twitter, who asked, would you rather be old or happy or young and miserable? And of course, I would want to be old and happy. I don't think wrinkles are a bad thing. Maybe it's because I don't have them yet. Maybe I'm jinxing myself, but I love drawing old people, and I don't think it's that bad to be old with wrinkles or anything. You've lived your life. I'd rather be happy than miserable. That's just the bottom line. Peter on Facebook asked, how did you meet Graveyard Girl here on YouTube, aka my friend Bunny? And I met her just like you guys did, on the internet. That sounds very weird, like an MTV TV show, but yeah, we just started talking on Twitter because I was a huge fan of her videos, and I actually wanted to talk to her more because her anxiety video just gave me so much inspiration, and if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have the courage to talk about it more, and I first started talking about it in my Draw My Life video, so yeah. Thanks, Bunny. Dreaming of a Better Place on Tumblr asks, what's something you miss from your childhood, teenage years, and something you're glad you'll never have to do again? I miss, oh my gosh, I have this story where we used to go to this thing called Strawberry Festival. It's like a giant bluegrass music festival. I'm not really into bluegrass music, but when I was a kid, we would go and there was like legit hippies like camping, and they were like barefoot in mud. It sounds gross and horrifying, but it was super fun because we did arts and crafts on like the water near this lake, and it was so gorgeous in the Yosemite Valley here in California, and I just miss like all that. I even went there for my birthday, and it was the wrong season, and it was actually just a horse pasture. We missed the festival. It was so hilarious. And one thing I don't miss is definitely some of my old friends from elementary and middle school, just a few. Some of them weren't that nice, honestly. Charlie from Twitter asks, why do you think you're more inspired by darker aspects of life? I'm not inspired by like, murder or anything, just like really creepy artwork and like movies. If you meet me in real life, you're gonna be like, oh, do you dress dark? I don't understand why your artwork's so dark, but I don't know. I just love how it gives a shocking value to people, and then I feel like people would want to look into it more. And most definitely, I think it's because I love talking about real issues and struggles, and when I do darker drawings and everything, it gives me more expression on talking about different subjects with you guys, and I feel more open and free to talk about things, because if you go to the really dark side, then you have more confidence to talk about a wide range of things, because life not only has happy moments but sad moments, and I just want to talk about them all. Plus, creepy things are just more fascinating to me. I don't know why. I'd rather draw in bloody red than pretty pink. Sarah on Twitter asks, what's your favorite thing to draw? And it is definitely eyeballs. I think I've talked about this before, and tentacles, preferably octopus tentacles. I don't know why, that may sound really freaky and on the wrong side of things if you think too dirty in the gutter. But I just think octopus tentacles represent deep, dark emotions, like pulling you down and struggles. And I love stuff about the ocean, like down deep, not sharks or anything, but like deep water fish and stuff like that. Just the ocean in general fascinates me. I want to do a whole, I don't know, something about the ocean in the future. Catherine on Facebook asked me if I could go back in time and talk to my younger self, give myself a piece of advice, what would it be? And it would definitely be for me to not care about what other people think. Like, honestly, I had so much anxiety when I was a kid, it was ridiculous. I cared way too much on letting people down, about how they thought of me, to where I would like cry, get an emotional wreck, not want to go to school. I missed out on a lot of school because I had such bad anxiety. So I know even if I told myself that, like, I wouldn't believe it and I would be like, what are you talking about? I am just gonna stick to my guns because I was super stubborn. But I just wish I did not care, because now that I'm older, I realize now that it doesn't matter what other people think. You are living your life for you and not for anybody else. Okay? Z-snap in the air. Hazy Wonderland has a great question on Tumblr. Asked me if you could live in any Tim Burton movie, what would it be and why? And this is so hard because my favorite is Edward Scissorhands, but it's so depressing that I probably wouldn't want to live in it, even though I think he's super adorable and creative. I would probably want to live in Batman of all things, because even the creepy villains are really, really cool. I don't know, I don't even find them that frightening. I just would stare at them and say, you're so cool. And to be rescued by Batman, Tim Burton's director version of that, was so good. Ucky Lee on Twitter, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You asked me if you use one color in all of its shades while making art for the rest of your life, what color would it be? That is so hard. I would have to say, I would say red, but everything would just look like blood. So I would definitely say blue. I did a whole entire art piece album on all red, and it had to be red circles, and I had to fill an entire sketchbook, like hundreds of artworks with red. So I'm tired of that. I would probably do blue, because you could do clouds, and there is like some hints of blue in blood. I know that's creepy, but what if I wanted to draw blood? And I could just like, I don't know, black would be interesting. I might, no. Scratch it, black. It's gonna be black. Black and white pictures fascinate me, so definitely black, if that's a color. If it's not considered a color, it'd be blue. I just confused myself, and you probably. Jesse on Facebook asked, what advice would you give people who want to start a YouTube channel? And just go for it. Just do something that you're interested in. I feel like I've answered this a whole bunch before, but just pretend like you're talking to someone that's your best friend. One of my best friends, he suggested I talk to the camera like I'm talking to him. And it was really hard at first, but if you get the hang of it, just pretend like the camera's a person. Might sound crazy, you're in a room by yourself, talking by yourself, but talk about something you really like. If you like it, maybe other people will like it too. So that's the end of this Q&A video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and hanging out with me. And before I forget, shout out to the Etsy shop who made this shirt, Veronica Fever. Look at how cute this is. I feel like an alien. I don't know, but I should show it better. Look at this shirt. It is so cute. Shout out to, like I said, Veronica Fever. She hand makes these. I'm going to be shouting out Etsy stores once in a while because they are artists just like me who make stuff and put it on this site called Etsy, where I'm on Etsy and I sell drawings, but people hand make them, and I just know the struggle they go through. So I want to support fellow artists and wear things or just have Etsy stores pop up in videos, so you could definitely check her out. I think these are around $25 depending on where you live, and then you have to add shipping, but it is so comfortable. They're oversized and just a beautiful, I'm not even into pink, and I think this is like just gorgeous. The tie-dye with the yin-yang is so cool. So I'll put the links down below to Veronica Fever for the shirt below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. There might not be videos for the next few days because I'm working on something very big and special for you. Just wait, more makeup tutorials to come. If you guys want to follow me on all the places where I took questions from, there's Twitter, especially Twitter, because that's the first place where I post videos. Like the first link when a video comes out is going directly, always, it goes on Twitter. And you should follow, I guess, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, all those sites, various different things. To break it down for you, Facebook is for inspirational daily things. Tumblr is for all of the inspirations for my artworks. Twitter's just my daily life. Instagram is random, really cool things about my life, like a picture flip book. So yeah, it's always nice to talk to you, and I love you all. Bye.